Hi, Joel Rollins here for Rave Radio, my first interview of the afternoon on day 2 of InfoComm 2016. And I'm sitting here with Joe Gillio of Casio. He's Senior Director of Marketing. Joe, thanks for being with us.
Thank you, Joe. Thank you for having us.
So tell me, first of all, how do you like the show so far?
It's been great for us. We had a lot of traffic day one today. We've been busy. Lots of people in the booth, lots of interest, lots of real opportunities. So,
opportunities, what this one's about.
Yes, exactly.
What do you got that's new?
We have our new lamp-free projectors. So we just earlier this year introduced a new line of projectors. So this is the first time we're showing it in the United States. Completely revamped line of projectors. It's our 6th generation light engine, our lamp-free laser and LED light source.
Right.
A light source we pioneered back in 2010. A lot of people don't realize that. So we're into our 7th year of manufacturing. We're the global leader in solid-state illuminated projectors. We offer a full line of projectors from 3,000 to 3,500 lumens, XGA and wide XGA resolution, and with and without network connectivity.
Okay, so that sounds like a really wide range. What's your if you have a goal for this show? What is it?
Goal for this show is to communicate the lamp-free message. I mean, we've been doing this for 7 years, but it's still interesting that a lot of people don't realize that we're out there and that lamp-free is a viable alternative. When we started in 2010. It was a curiosity. People, were suspicious about it, or it's not lamp-based technology. It's not going to work. We're in our 7th year, and we're still communicating the message and getting that out to people, and communicating the benefits of why do you want a lamp-free projector versus a mercury lamp projector, and there are many benefits.
Oh, I'm a dealer. I could give you several reasons why, like lamps.
Yes.
What's the expected life on a lamp-free projector?
Our lamp-free projector has a 20,000 hour operating life. We estimate that. We warrant it for 3 years or 6,000 hours, and for education we do 5 years or 10,000 hours. So
okay,
for most
that's great.
Educators, they can put it in for their 5-year cycle of replacement and probably not have to touch it.
Casio, I mean, I know Casio for projectors because I've been a long-time InfoComm member. Obviously, lots of other kinds of electronics from Casio, too. Do you draw out of that part of Casio? I mean, how does that
That's part of
contribute to what you
Casio's
do?
DNA. Casio was founded by the Casio brothers in 1960, and they've been an engineering-driven company, where they want to create new and exciting technologies. They introduced the first electronic calculator. They introduced the first digital camera. So we're always looking for new technologies. Our leader, K Casio, is looking for ways to differentiate Casio, not be a me-too product. Bring new technologies to the market and create new and exciting opportunities. And that's where the genesis of the lamp-free technology. The engineers, looked at a different way to create a projector.
Sure. I mean, you've got to have a lot of great resources to draw on in electronics research that way.
Yes. I mean, we have a strong R&D team back in Japan. Globally, Casio is a $15 billion company, based in Japan. So it's a lot of resources and a lot of effort that goes into continuing to develop new products.
One of the things that's happening here at the show, I took a look at the demographics of the registration. A lot of new companies attending for the first time, both on the end user side, but a lot of new dealers because people from education and from IT are coming over into our industry. How's Casio distributed?
We distribute through a number of different ways. We distribute through the traditional Pro AV channels. Right. We have distribution for distributors, Synex, D&H, Ingram, and Stampede. So we sell through distribution. We sell through traditional Pro AV dealers as well as IT resellers, DMRs, all the different channels. We're also doing very well in the digital signage market because of the long life of the projector. We're getting into unique applications where they can put the projector in and run it 24/7 and not have to worry about a 90-day lamp that has to be replaced every 90 days.
Yeah, I mean, when you think about it, too, that extended warranty for education has to be, and we have more educational people registered this year, too. Mm-hmm. That has to be a big seller.
That is, right now for Casio, probably 80% of our business, because the educators early on got it. I mean, they deal in the lamp world, and you're putting 500 projectors in, and lamps that fail, all the time. Within 90 days, it gets expensive. There's downtime. There's inconvenience. There's the inconvenience of the mercury lamp that has to be replaced. So there's an environmental factor, and now you've eliminated that mercury lamp that has to be disposed of. And in fact, the last numbers we had were that since 2010, based on what we've manufactured globally, we've probably eliminated about 20 to 25 pounds of mercury that would have been produced and put into the environment over time.
Okay, well, let me make myself unpopular here and say one of the things about lamp-based projectors is the lamp fall off, and we wind up replacing lamps long before they're actually burned out. Mm-hmm. So, you know, in terms of the expected lamp life, I've never found lamp life to be what it is. With a lampless projector, how does that happen? Is my projector getting dimmer over time?
The degradation will take place over 20,000 hours instead of 2,000 hours. So, you know, yes, it will degrade, but it's going to be over 10 times the length of a traditional lamp-based projector. And as you said, that's if it lasts 2,000 hours.
Right.
I mean, if you want, you can come by our booth. We have a projector that's been running for 19,000 hours.
Really?
Yes. I mean,
on display and running?
On display and running. And we've received projectors back that had 27,000 hours on them. So,
and by the time you've used one 27,000 hours, you don't need to relamp it because it's obsolete by then.
Yes. It can be refurbed, and we can replace the lasers and the LEDs, but the technology is moving, and what we've seen is they just move to the next generation product.
Sure. What about, I guess the other thing would be, you know, for me, I'm an integrator. I do some education, mostly private education. Mm-hmm. What about mounting solutions, things like that?
Well, all our projectors are ceiling mounted. We don't have mount solutions, but we work with all the mount solutions that are out there to make sure that we can be compatible. Any universal mount, we have the mounting holes on the bottom, typically 4 millimeter inserts, and any mount will work. We actually have the projectors mounted in our booth, projecting straight down on the floor. That's another benefit of lamp-free technology, is because you don't have the lamp, we can rotate the projector 360 degrees left to right and front to back. So you can turn it on its side and do portrait projection if you want. So, and that's all because there's no lamp in there that's going to overheat if you put it in the wrong orientation.
Is heat actually lower in a lampless projector?
It's a little lower. The lasers and the LEDs do generate heat, but not as much as the lamp-based projector. The key thing is power consumption. And again, in our booth, we have a demonstration where we're showing a lamp-based projector versus our most recent projector. For 3,500 lumens, we are consuming 185 watts. And we have a competitive lamp-based projector for 3,200 lumens that's consuming over 270 watts of power.
So a little bit greener too.
That's a big consideration. I mean, we had one school that we just finished writing a story about. They're estimating they're going to save $50,000 a year for 800 projectors over the year between power savings and lamp replacement.
Okay, in terms of that extended warranty for education, because I happen to know that some of my educational clients are watching this, because I actually asked them to. How do you deal with service, replacement, that kind of thing?
Frankly speaking, we don't get a lot of units coming back for service. I know it sounds like you expect me to say that, but we were just talking about the other day. There's not a lot of units that have coming back for service. We have a service department. It does have to come back to Casio because there is a laser in there. We have to do it here. It's a Class 1 laser and it needs to be handled by an authorized servicer.
Sure.
So we can take it back, and if it's in the warranty period, we replace it and just send it back.
All right, let me ask you one final question. Where can they find you on the floor?
We are booth C5115, right
Central Hall.
In the Central Hall, right inside the entrance. You know,
shouldn't be hard to find you then.
Yes, right behind the Black Magic booth. I'll give them a plug, but right behind them as you come in the entrance.
Okay. Great. Well, thanks for being with us. And I'm going to stop by and take a look.
Thank you.
Thanks.